I never imagined that I'd play for so many years at a club like Villarreal. To me, it was a dream come true.
It's a special bond. For 11 years, Marcos Senna was at the heart of a hugely successful Villarreal team. After a brief spell in America, Senna is now back at his spiritual home in the role of club ambassador.
I always knew I'd come back. It's very hard to leave your family to go somewhere else. Now I've returned, and I hope to stay here for many years.
Senna rose to prominence at Corinthians in his home city, Sao Paulo. He was part of the squad that won the 2000 FIFA Club World Cup.
It was a spectacular period for the club. We managed to win that title for the first time. There were huge celebrations everywhere.
Like many Brazilians, Senna moved to Europe, but Villarreal was a relatively new destination. A town of just over 50,000 inhabitants, its football team had only gained promotion to Spain's top tier in 1998.
I didn't know Villarreal or where I was coming to. Today, everyone knows where Villarreal is, and I feel privileged to have been a part of its rise.
Senna was a driving force in the Villarreal side that finished third in 2005. The following season, they reached the semi-final of the Champions League.
The experience was incredible. Every year we had a new player of great quality and people got to recognise the club. Villarreal fans remember it with great affection. They're very close to the club, and I believe that Villarreal is like a family.
After gaining citizenship in 2006, Brazil-born Senna had the option to play for Spain.
Yo tenía poca posibilidad de jugar con la selección brasileña.
I had little chance of playing for Brazil. So I was invited to the Spanish team by Luis Aragonés, and my family supported me 100%.
Y mi familia me apoyó 100%.
In Germany in 2006, everything was very new. I'd only joined 5 months prior to the start of the World Cup and hadn't even played in the qualifiers. I was selected for the game against Ukraine, and we got off to a really good start, winning 4-1. I also started the second game against Tunisia, but they scored the first goal. Luis Aragonés had to make changes, with Cesc Fabregas and Raul coming on, and we won.
Senna was on the bench for the next game and came on as a substitute against France. He couldn't prevent his side losing to the eventual finalists, but there were no such problems in Euro 2008, where Senna played every match as Spain became European champions.
I
did very well. We managed to win the title 44 years since Spain had last won it. I considered myself lucky to have been a part of that generation.
The midfielder returned to Spain a hero and spent a further 5 years at Villarreal before moving to New York for the last 2 years of an illustrious career.
It was a wonderful experience. I really wanted to experience their culture whilst doing what I like the most, playing football. The experience was very rewarding. The best thing for a player after retiring is to still be involved with football, to keep active, and that's what's happened.
Now back at the Yellow Submarine, Senna's achievements are remembered with a permanent tribute at El Madrigal.
I'll be grateful for the rest of my life, because few players have this privilege of having a gate named after them in a stadium. What else could I ask Villarreal for? I think Villarreal will keep growing. It's a club that will always fight to be amongst the big teams and be involved in European competitions for years to come. The work it does is an example to others, and I hope to be with them for many years.